Hi, I'm Mary Louise.
And I'm Emer.
And we love to cook, but we hate to waste.
So we are going to cook for you in this video our stovetop chicken casserole, which is literally done in one pot, which means you literally only have to wash up one pot afterwards.
It's a one-pot wonder, and it's full of goodness, and it's a great way to use up a lot of what you'd already have in your fridge. As you can see, you have carrots and celery, potatoes. So we start chopping. You do the onion, I'll do the leek.
I like to cut my veg chunky for this, but obviously everybody can cut it any way they like to do.
And for the leek, I'm going to slice it. And always remember, when you're doing leek, you can use the whole of the leek. The green bit is equally as good. And that's the good thing with casseroles as well. You can throw things in and they add wonderful flavour.
A great tip about vegetables that are just going past their use-by date, when they get a little bit soft, you see the carrot's bending there. All you've got to do is you take your carrot, you fill it, it can be a tub, a glass, with water, pop it in and leave it sitting there for about 15 to 20 minutes. And within that time, you'll find that your carrot has hardened up again and it'll be ready for you to chop.
And you can also do the same with the celery. Again, if it's a little bit soft, you pop it in there the same way as the carrots and it'll be as good as new.
Okay, so now that our celery has hardened up, after sitting in the water for 20 minutes, we're ready to cut it. And I'm going to do the same with our carrot.
So carrots, mostly carrots don't have to be peeled. Again, it's only adding to your food waste. Just give it a good wash and it'll be lovely. Just throw it into a soup. It's only for aesthetics, you would peel it, but it tastes equally as good. I'm going to add in the leeks now. And have you got the celery ready there, Emer?
Yeah.
Throw that in as well. So you only need to just stir that, let that cook slowly for just about 5 minutes, just simmer it. And then we're going to add in the tomatoes. So there go the tomatoes.
Now we're going to add in our bay leaves. So I'm just going to pop them in now.
I'm just going to add in a litre of chicken stock. I'm not sure about you, Emer, I always go for the less salt option because it's the healthier option. So you bring the stock to the boil and then you add in your chicken breasts. So put those in there, Emer.
Wrap that off you if I may. So we're going to put in 4 chicken breasts. You can chop them if you like, but I like to leave them in whole because it's easy then to serve for the family.
And we'll cover that up and we will turn the heat down and let it simmer and bring out all the lovely flavours for about 20 minutes.
Perfect. And now we're going to prepare the last of the vegetables that we're adding to our pot. And I use a potato peeler, believe it or not, because I find that the easiest and it takes off the least amount of skin. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, there we go. Delicious. Oh, I'm looking forward to trying this out later on. I'll give it a little stir and then another 20 minutes.
Okay, 20 minutes gone.
I think we're ready for the potatoes.
Perfect.
And we've cut these up small, right into quartered big potatoes. They were big potatoes,
yeah.
And we just cut it in 4 pieces.
Yeah, but you don't want them any smaller than that, so they won't go to mush when they're cooking.
And that's why we put them in at the end as well.
Yep.
So that's ready to go now. We just literally have to cover that and let it simmer again for another 30 minutes. So lastly, we're going to just add in the peas. And all it needs then is another 5 minutes to simmer away. Now, just to show you one quick tip, always handy to have a bag of frozen peas in your freezer or any other frozen veg. But what I did earlier is just cut off the top of the peas and I use it to tie it. It's a great way to keep it in place. And there you go.
I love that idea. So that's our stovetop chicken casserole.
And remember, small changes when planning your meals will make a big difference in reducing your food waste.